poof! Are you wondering how to get real subscribers on YouTube? In this video, I share 6 tips that you can use to drive results. I'm talking publishing videos that are optimized to drive views, gain subscribers, make money, build a list. We're gonna use cards, we're gonna use end screens, and we're gonna blow it up. So stick around.
Ryan G. Johnson.
Hey, if it's your first time to the channel and you're making YouTube videos, well, smash that subscribe button and let's get to it. Step number 1 is to craft a strategy that incorporates both end screens and YouTube cards as one cohesive unit. This way you can create calls to action in the middle of your video as well as at the end. And step number 2 is you identify your YouTube goals. This is really important. You want to get crystal clear on what you want to accomplish, and you want to boil it down to the most important 2 elements. Here's why. The last thing you want is to try to get people to do all kinds of stuff. It doesn't work. Have you ever gone to dinner at a fancy restaurant? They bring you the menu, you look at it, and you stall. You're not sure. You have so many opportunities. You have so many options that you do nothing. And this is why you want to break it down to 2 things that you want to accomplish in your videos. For example, what I want to do is build a list and gain subscribers. So identify the 2 most important things, and then that will be your strategy moving forward. Step number 3 is to create an end screen template that highlights one of those 2 things that you want viewers to do, like subscribe or visit your website. So as you can see, we're on YouTube. This is one of my previous videos, and here is my end screen. You can see I'm pointing to the subscribe icon. I've got arrows that point to the free ebook, and then I've got a video that people can click on. And basically what I've done is I've crafted a simple template that I add into my videos as I'm editing. So let me show you what that actually looks like when I'm editing. Now you can see here I'm in Final Cut Pro. You can do this in iMovie on a mobile phone. You can do this in iMovie on an iPad. You can do this on iMovie for Mac. You can do it in Premiere. Really what you want to do is simply you're going to use picture-in-picture functionality. And you can see here's my main clip, the video you've been watching. And as I get to the last 20 seconds, it's actually 21 seconds, what I do is I simply take the clip I've made. So here it is right here. I drag it down into the timeline. Now obviously your software is going to be a bit different. Okay, I drag it in, and now it just looks like this. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the last 20 seconds and we're going to fit it in that black box. So what I do is I simply move my clip over like so. I do this, I highlight it, and then I come to transform in Final Cut Pro. I size it down. Okay, and now you can see what it looks like. It looks great, and the idea is simple. The idea is that you create a very blank, minimalistic template that basically draws attention to 2 things you want to accomplish. And then in the video, as you're nearing the end of the video, if your call to action is going to be to subscribe, you tell people to subscribe, and if you know that the subscribe icon is going to be below you as far as what the viewer is seeing, then you point to it and you tell people to subscribe, and that's exactly what I have here. So how did I actually create this? Well, that's another clip, and here it is, and all I did was start with a piece of a white image, and then I just added a 16:9 black box. I put it in the upper right hand corner. You don't need to have this text, subscribe and feed a pool. You can have subscribe. You can have an arrow here. If you're trying to draw people to a website, if you want to build a list, then you can do this kind of a thing. And you can see when we play this clip, the arrow will pop in about now. We've got text. Here comes the arrow. The arrow pops down. And again, what that points to is the icon that will link to my website where people can get the free software and so on. And this is just how easy it is to create an end screen template that you use again and again. The idea is that you want a very minimalistic layout that allows you to drag and drop the end screen elements such as a subscribe button, associated website, or space for a video or playlist. Step number 4 is to incorporate a card in the middle of your video. Now remember earlier, you identified the 2 things you want to accomplish. Now if you've only got one single goal and that's to gain subscribers, then what I recommend is you look through all the videos on your channel, look for the one that's gaining you the most subscribers. And in step 4, when you create a YouTube card, you want to tell viewers to visit and watch that video. And you just might go, hey, check out my video on X, Y, and Z. It's awesome, and I think you'll enjoy it. And what you're doing is you're sending viewers to one thing. You're creating a clear call to action, again, to only one thing, and that's your best performing video. Now, let's say you're a marketer, an entrepreneur, you want to build your list. Hey, check out my YouTube starter kit. I've got software, a template for you, and more. And you draw attention to your card, which links people to an associated website where you have the opportunity to build your list, sell a product. And this is how you create one clear call to action that tells viewers what you want them to do. Now, step number 5 is to optimize your videos so they rank in YouTube, allowing you to drive more views. What's really sad is this is where a lot of YouTubers screw it up. You see, you've kind of got 3 opportunities to win over YouTube and drive views. And there's a huge correlation between the amount of views you drive and the amount of subscribers you gain. Those 3 things. Number 1 is accumulated watch time. This only really affects YouTube channels that have a tremendous amount of subscribers, because as they publish a video, those subscribers watch, the video accumulates watch time, and that really helps videos rank. Another thing is the retention of your video. You want to work hard to create engaging videos that keep viewers watching. So you want to do what you can to create an engaging viewing experience. And lastly, you want to optimize your title, tags, and description for relevancy. Relevancy is hugely important to the algorithm. And when you dial in your metadata, again, titles, tags, and a description, you're telling YouTube what your video is about. Now, I've got a 12-step upload checklist that you can access, and even better, you can integrate it straight into free YouTube software. Check out the YouTube card right now to download the checklist, install the free software, and you'll be able to optimize for relevancy. And step number 6 is to create a clear call to action at the end of your video, and you want to tell viewers what you want them to do. Now again, remember, you get 2 things you want to accomplish. One might be like building a list or selling a product, getting people to your website. And the second I recommend is you encourage people to subscribe. So at the end of my videos, I create a clear call to action that goes like this every single time. I'm Brian G, and I'll see you on the next video. If you haven't subscribed, well, it's true. I got 2 hungry poodles. Hit the icon, you'll subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Poof! Pixie dust.